Hello everyone. How are you? How are you guys? Let me start Instagram live. Okay. Hi guys. OMG, amazing things happened. Hi. I'm waiting for gathering people here. Amazing things happened. Hi guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for joining us today too for this global peace meditation. Good morning in Japan, good evening in Europe, and good afternoon and good morning everywhere. International community. Hi guys. OMG, so many amazing things happened. I just posted on Instagram just now, and Facebook. And last time we did yeah yesterday we did in Japan the global peace visualization for Central Africa for the mine people people are suffering, and for the you know the like among the mine, the mineral, so many mineral in um, Africa, and because of these minerals, you know, people had conflict and fighting, and so many, people are suffering in the past a long, 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 long time, and still. And my student Ikuko had received a message through her dream, and also the Saint Germain showed up in her dream. I think I didn't explain about this in just a moment. Let me show the her this one. Okay, English version. I have to find English version. Okay, yeah, this one. English version. This one. Saint Germain and deer, white deer, shining deer, showed up in her place. Actually, this is not dream, real. And then they showed her the Central Africa. I have to read this, Central Africa, the dragon deity and the ascension of souls. During the day when I stepped outside my front door, I saw a figure standing there surrounded by orange light. Beside him was a beautiful translucent white deer. I immediately recognized him as Saint Germain. I returned to my room, asked my guide for guidance, and fell asleep. Then I had a dream. Together with Saint Germain, I traveled overland toward a place that appeared on a map as the central region of Africa. There was a very strong message. Tell NOCCI about this. When I woke up and researched this location, it appears to be around the Central Africa Republic. In mythology and ancient traditions, beautiful rivers, mountains, and minerals have often been associated with supporting the creation of the world and peace and stability of the earth. Yet in our physical history, the struggle over abundant natural resources and competing interest has, ironically, contributed to intense modern conflicts. The region has endured such profound suffering that the crisis there has often been described as one of the world's most neglected neglected humanitarian crisis. Later that evening, after participating in NOCCI's Future Creation Salon live session, I entered a deep, almost hypnotic sleep and received the continuation of the vision. I saw an enormous translucent dragon deity lying across the exhausted land, as though it had been protecting the people. Then Nochi and members of the community arrived. They applied healing herbs to the dragon deity and aboard a streamlined white craft, shimmering with rainbow colors. They began guiding countless earthbound souls upward into the sky, one after another. As the souls ascended and were purified and released, the dragon deity that had been laying upon the earth began to raise powerfully. Then, facing the heavens, it released one tremendous roar. I felt that for many years the dragon deity had quietly endured the wound of the land and the heavy unresolved emotions held there, remaining almost blissfully free still while continuing to protect the region. The tremendous roar felt like a thunderous announcement of the planetary shift. Since ancient times, the roar of a dragon has symbolized a powerful vibration connecting heaven and earth, an energy capable of instantly clearing what has become stagnant. I felt that dragon deity's single roar signaled that the dragon lines, the energetic pathway of the earth, were coming alive again. It was like a powerful declaration. Regeneration begins here. The orange light surrounding Saint Germain is also the color associated with the second chakra. The energy of the joy of living, creativity, passion, and the reawakening of life's force. What an exhausted land needs may not be purification alone. It may also need a light of passion, vitality, and rebirth. The orange light that kindness, the desire to live and create. Through this vision, I felt that true liberation and healing are not simply about removing suffering. They are about helping the life force that has always existed within the place and its people rise again. So this image is like this. They say, please tell Nochi, and this dragon deity are protecting, and so and we were, taking care of this dragon, and this resolved souls are going to this, light. Then, with this and rainbow color, amazing. We our community only within 2 days, many people saw a double rainbows pictures from Japan, from Canada, from Florida. The student saw the double rainbows, and we saw, you know, double rainbow, a few days ago, three double rainbows, on the other another places, and this, dream showed rainbows. It means, synchronicity, and also amazing. When I was introducing her dream, and one of my students, Norio, was watching this live streaming, and she said, "Oh my God, I had also dream like a dragon, white dragon, were roaring, roaring in the sky." Then she woke up, and after that, the synchronicity. Then she saw, oh, dragon roared, you know. And the same day, Norio had a dream that dragon were roaring in the sky, and Ikuko had, this dream, white dragon are roaring. And also after this live streaming, I had a chance to talk to her, Norio. Then Norio said, actually, uh, in this dream, Norio's dream, Norio was in the cave. In the cave, she saw two faces. Two faces were her ancestors. Her ancestors, and her ancestor were working on the silver mine. Silver mine, in Japan. And she learned after that the you know same the synchronicity, because Ikuko's dream that they showed her, the people are, the emotion and suffering because of this, mind resources, fighting resources. And Norio's ancestor were worker at silver mine. And the same day, she had a dream, similar dream. And also she said, recently her families, like a relevant changes a lot. Many conflict between family, but now getting better. And also the one of her nephew were depressed, but she changed a lot. She recovered, and she started saying she want to live. She want to live. And she realized that this is purification occurs. Family's purification, heavy energy, ancestral healing occurred in worldwide. Amazing. And also I recognized, I felt our global peace visualization. We are also every time praying for animal protection. And then yesterday I saw first time about the Wang in China. The tragic you know event. I didn't know actually, but yesterday so many people are posting, and I realized that it's global movement about animal protection. You know, even people, didn't care about animal protection, but through this tragic story about Wan, the people are like moving towards animal protection more. This is amazing. The dragon god changed third dimensional world. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. Therefore, our community are, awakening Dragon God with the Galactic Federation and higher beings together. Every day, almost every day, we are doing live global peace visualization to clear this unresolved, heavy energy, and also awaken the Dragon God. Then Dragon God are awakening and moving the, like a world is now start changing. Amazing. Thank you very much for joining and sharing you know this global peace visualization. And today, actually, another message from Ikuko had yeah, actually, she started receiving message from the Galactic Federation and higher beings because we started doing this global peace visualization, and almost every day she received visions and message from the higher beings. And today, what she received is, let me introduce. This is also English version. I need English. Okay. Let me share here. Ta-da! Amazing. Okay. In the beginning, let me share this pictures. Dragon, 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 dragon. This is England, UK. So, this is the Ikuko's dream report. The elevation of the Japanese spirit is awakening as the ancient temples. I received a powerful vision carrying a profound message. A beautiful translucent woman appeared holding a monkey. The monkey then descended from her arms and transformed into a sacred messenger of God, a symbol of instinct and emotion being transformed into higher consciousness. Then an ancient stone temple appeared. I heard, tell NOCCI, the consciousness of the Japanese people is raising, thanks to global peace meditation. As Japan's collective consciousness crossed a certain threshold, I saw an ancient temple in England begin to shine brilliantly. From deep within, countless dragon deities burst forth dense tremendous energy. This temple symbolized the intersection of the earth's fifth chakra, the voice of truth and expression, and the heart. The prayers of people around the world, together with the awakening of the Japanese spirit, are releasing powerful energies that have long been held within the earth. I also sensed that the sound of NOCCI carries an ancient vibrational code. Our inner peace and prayers are moving the energetic grid of the earth. We are part of a beautiful cycle of light. Her, you know, dream. Amazing. Yeah, actually, when I was in the when I had an event, activate event, global SADA activation event, I had also lucid dream about monkey. This monkey was very big and like a human, tall. And I met him, and I was with Eric, and this monkey brought us to the office. And in the office, a lady with green suit and black hair, and she explained future Earth. The future Earth was like a no borders, no borders. There is no borders. She was explained, future Earth is no borders, and you can travel all over the world only like a few days. She explained. Then the this monkey also showed up in you know you know showed up. Okay, so this today's global peace visualization is okay, awakening the ancient temple of the earth through the raising heart of humanity. Okay, let's share. Okay, again. This one. Okay. Thank you for joining us today for the Global Peace Meditation. Today, we receive a vision and dream message as a symbolic spiritual guide for our prayer for world peace and harmony across the earth. In this vision appeared a beautiful translucent woman, a monkey held in her arm. The monkey transforming into a sacred divine messenger, an ancient stone temple, and a message that as human consciousness raise in compassion, peace, and awareness, ancient places of the earth begin to respond. In the vision, an ancient stone temple in the United Kingdom began to shine brilliantly, and many dragon guardians emerged from within. Today, we receive this vision as a symbolic of transformation from instinct to wisdom, from immaturity to maturity, from silence to the voice of truth, from the division to the connection of the heart, from stagnation to liberation. We do not meditate in order to become superior to anyone. We do not pray in order to lead, control, or rank others. We pray that peace may grow within each individual's heart and that the peace may spread into families, communities, nations, and eventually throughout the entire earth. I cannot see. I cannot see. Maybe I need this one. Okay, better. Now gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Once again, breathe in deeply and breathe out. Quiet your mind and return fully to this present moment. Beneath you is the earth. Above you is the infinite universe. And in the center of your heart, there is a small light. It is a light of your own love and conscience. A light of inner peace that no one can take away from you. Quietly feel that light within. Now, with deep respect and gratitude, we open our heart to Saint Germain, the Galactic Federation, the Dragon Guardians throughout the world, the Divine Messenger, the angels, the Masters, and all beings of light who wish for peace on earth and the well-being of all life. May today's meditation guide us from fear into love, from conflict into understanding, from domination into respect, and toward peace for the whole earth. Now imagine in your heart a beautiful translucent woman surrounded by soft light. In her arms, she is holding a monkey. The monkey may symbolize the instinctive part of humanity, impulse, immature emotion, fear, desire, anger, and those parts of ourselves that are not yet fully understood. We do not reject these parts. We do not push them away. We do not need to be ashamed of our immaturity. Instead, we gently acknowledge them. In your heart, say, "This too is part of me." Now the monkey slowly steps down from the woman's arm. It becomes surrounded by light. Its form begins to change. Instinct becomes wisdom. Impulse becomes conscious choice. Fear becomes courage. Anger becomes the strength to protect life. Immaturity becomes compassion. And finally, the monkey transforms into a sacred divine messenger. Feel the meaning of this. The immature parts within us do not need to be denied. Through love and awareness, they can be transformed. Now bring your awareness to people throughout the world, to every country, every culture, every language, every community, every family, every individual. Send gentle light to all of humanity. We do not pray from the belief that one nation is more special than another. We pray that whenever compassion, peace, and awareness are growing, that light may become part of a greater movement of peace throughout the world. Now small light begins to appear in people's hearts across the earth. One, then another, then another. The willingness to consider another person's point of view before blaming them. The ability to pause before acting in anger. The desire to help someone in a vulnerable position. The wish to protect animals and nature. The courage to speak with people who think differently. These small changes begin to spread throughout humanity. Now imagine soft golden and white light spreading across the world. This is not about one special person awakening. It is not about only a chosen few shining. It is about each person choosing a small act of peace. Within the family, at work, in the community, in relationships, online, in society. These small choices begin to accumulate, and the collective atmosphere gradually becomes lighter, supporting words instead of hurtful words, compassion instead of indifference, trust instead of fear, connection instead of division, peace instead of conflict. One by one, people begin choosing differently. Now recall the flow of our previous prayers. The red earth of Australia, Uluru as a symbol of the earth's root, the foundation of existence, stability, the source of life. Send light to that land. May all living beings have a safe foundation from which to live. May all people be able to stand upon the earth without having their basic security taken away by fear. From deep within the earth, a red light quietly spread throughout the planet. Now bring your awareness toward Africa, a land that has been wounded and yet continues to carry powerful life, the healing of souls, life force, creativity, renewal. Orange light begins to spread from Africa across the earth. May hope return to those who are suffering. May life return to wounded lands. May children be able to believe in the future. The orange light of renewal embraces the earth. Now bring your awareness towards Europe, towards the United Kingdom. Imagine an ancient stone temple standing in a wild landscape. Ancient stones that have remained there through long ages. Wind, rain, earth, sky. Offer respect to all of them. Now imagine that light arising from people praying for peace across the world. Crosses oceans and continents, and reaches this ancient temple, light from many nations, many cultures, many traditions, many communities, countless light begins to converge. No signal, no single country owns this right. No single community controls it. It is a shared light of humanity. Now two lights appear in the center of the ancient temple. One is a beautiful green light, the light of the heart, love, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, connection. The other is a clear blue light, the voice of truth, expression, integrity, courage, dialogue. The green and blue lights begin to merge in the center of the temple. We pray for truth with love rather than truth without compassion, a courageous voice instead of silence born from suppression, dialogue that protects the dignity of others rather than insisting only on your own righteousness. Let this intention fill the temple. Now the ancient stone temple begins to grow. One stone lights up, then another, then another. Soon the entire temple is surrounded by brilliant light. Green light, blue light, golden light, white light, all of them merge into one great radiance. And from deep within the temple, a low, powerful vibration begins to spread, as if the earth itself is awakening from a long sleep. Now, from deep within the temple, one dragon guardian appears. Behind it, another, then another. Soon, countless dragon guardians emerge from the ancient temple in a great wave of light. We do not welcome them as forces of battle. We welcome them as symbol of harmony and protection. To protect nature, to protect life, to restore balance to the earth, to purify water, to harmonize the winds, to heal the land, to protect forests, to protect oceans, to support the cycles of all life. The dragon guardians rise high into the sky, and they begin to spread throughout the world. The light of the dragon guardians, released from the United Kingdom, begins to connect with the dragon guardians throughout the world, to Asia, to Australia, to Africa, to Europe, to the Middle East, to North and South America, to Oceania, to the mountains, to the rivers, to the oceans, to the forest, to the land. A vast network of light begins to form across the earth. It is not a network of control. It is a network of life, love, and harmony. Now the light of prayer arising from one community spreads to another, and the light from communities across the world returns in turn. The light does not flow in only one direction. It circulates from person to person, from community to community, from nation to nation, from earth to the universe, from the universe to earth. We are all part of one great circulation of light. Now send the light to people throughout the world, and also to national leaders, politicians, business and organizational leaders, those working in education and healthcare, those who shape the media, and all people who have a strong influence on society. Send light towards their own conscience, towards their own heart, towards their own voices of truth, responsibility instead of power, courage instead of fear, care for life instead of profit alone, dialogue instead of division, integrity instead of deception, peace instead of war. May the wisdom to make these choices awaken within every heart. Now imagine looking at the Earth from space, a beautiful blue planet. From Australia, the red light of the Earth. From Africa, the orange light of life and renewal. From the ancient temple in the United Kingdom, the green light of the heart and the blue light of the truth. And from communities throughout the world, countless light of prayer, compassion, and peace. Now the light of the Dragon Guardians joins them. The light of the Galactic Federation joins them. The light associated with Saint Germain joins them. All of these lights become one and surround the entire earth. Now let us unite our heart in prayer. May peace and compassion spread through the hearts of people throughout the world. May compassion and conscience awaken within humanity. May our instinct and immaturity be transformed into love and wisdom. May each of us have the courage to speak truth with love. May the old sorrows of the world be healed. May the natural world of the earth be protected. May the forest, rivers, oceans, mountains, and land regain their natural vitality. May all animals be respected. May every child be able to dream of the future in safety. May compassion, integrity, courage, and wisdom awaken in the heart of the world leaders. May fear be transformed into love. May anger be transformed into understanding. May silence be transformed into a courageous voice of truth. May division be transformed into connection. May conflict be transformed into dialogue. May destruction be transformed into renewal. May war be transformed into peace. Together with the Dragon Guardians, Saint Germain, the Galactic Federation, and all beings who wish for peace, may the entire earth be surrounded by the light of love and harmony. Love in every heart, truth and kindness in every voice, dignity for all life, harmony for the earth, peace for the world. Finally, take a slow deep breath and slowly breathe out. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Let us carry the light we have experienced today beyond this meditation and into our daily lives, choosing kind words, listen to others, protecting the dignity of people who are different from us, caring for animals, protecting nature, reaching out to those in need, and remembering love even when we speak difficult truths. This is a peace we can practice in the real world. World peace is not something that suddenly happens in some distant place. It begins within each human's heart, becomes action, and travels from person to person. Thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you, Divine Messenger. Thank you, Dragon Guardians. Thank you to Galactic Federation, and to everyone on this earth who wishes for peace and chooses even a small act of love each day. We offer our deepest gratitude. May our heart be at peace. May every community be at peace. May every nation be at peace. May the earth be surrounded by love and harmony. May there be peace throughout the world. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today too. And see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye.